What's happening? Found my exit back with another video, and we are going head to head. Crown Zenith is going up against Pokemon Go in a set battle. We did have a group exclusive giveaway for Pokemon Sales Australia where people got to guess which set they were going to think was going to take it down, and the heavily favorited Crown Zenith set was voted for. Probably vast majority of votes count for Crown Zenith and a few votes for Pokemon Go, but today we'll be cracking them both open and seeing which can clock up the bigger values. So we'll get into that, but there was a prize for the person who guessed right and a prize for everyone else who just entered by subscribing. And just to remind you, there is still a prize going for, it's not this pack specifically, but it is another of the same, a base unlimited Charizard artwork pack is getting given away once we do hit our subscriber goal. So please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel to join that giveaway, completely free. Nothing else you need to do apart from subscribe. So go ahead and do that if you will, and you'll be in the draw to win that pack once we get to our subscriber goal. Details are on all our socials. But this giveaway was, there is a Champions Path ETB going to the winner that's selected correctly out of these two sets of whom's going to win the Price Beat Challenge. And we also have a Charizard UPC going to one of the lucky people who entered that as well. Regardless of subscriber goals and anything else, that's going to be given away. So we'll quickly crack into these, get the packs out. We're not going to count. We're not counting the promo cards in each of these. We're just counting hits, which will be holos and up. So I guess a quick little recap there for those who haven't watched one of the Price Beat challenges before, but we do have 10 packs in each of these ETBs. And we'll just quickly get the packs out, leave the boxes for later. Got our 10 packs there of Crown Zenith. 10 packs there of Pokemon Go, and I'll get into what I was saying in a second. The promos of each, the Lucario and the Mewtwo. This is going to be a very heavy Mewtwo battle, considering both sets do have a very valuable Mewtwo. Pokemon Go really needs to pull its valuable Mewtwo's to win this one, if I am being honest. Whereas Crown Zenith has probably a lot of other hits it can get to bring value. You know, just giving a quick recap on those as we put the packs to the side. Pokemon Go really needs to pull either, you know, that Rainbow Mewtwo, Rainbow Dragonite, Gold Mewtwo, or the Alt Art Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo hovering above like Town Square or in front of Town Square. And then Crown Zenith has plenty of gold hits. You've got the Giratina, the Arceus, the Palkia, and the Dialga, as well as that Mewtwo Alt Art that I have not pulled from Crown Zenith. It is the only card I have not pulled from this set yet, and I have really pulled nothing significant from Pokemon Go and have opened a fair few. Not as many as Crown Zenith, but a fair few. So these are our two sets today that are going to be going head to head. We'll throw their tallies up here of value. Again, congratulations to whoever is going to be our lucky winner. And yeah, thank you for all those who did enter from Pokemon Sales Australia. And thank you for the group for letting us run that giveaway on that channel. Someone will be winning an ETB, a Champions Path ETB, and someone will be winning a Charizard UPC off the back of that giveaway. So today we'll be finding out the result of the two ETBs, and these are the two sets again going up against each other. Pokemon Go ETBs run for around $50 at the moment at the cheapest, and Crown Zenith around that $79 mark at its cheapest. You can kind of pick them up for that value. $60 commonly for Pokemon Go, and probably $90 commonly for Crown Zenith. If you are chasing a bargain, you can probably find it cheaper. So we'll get into it today. I think we'll start with Pokemon Go, giving Crown Zenith the chance to chase it down, but we'll tally up all hits and see how we go. So Pokemon Go does have a guaranteed hit in each set, being a holo guaranteed in each set. Crown Zenith doesn't, but Crown Zenith does really have better pull rates, so everyone's probably leaning towards Crown Zenith because of that. But Pokemon Go also has a Ditto that you can get in the reverse spot, some Radiant cards, Right on cue, Radiant Charizard. That's a really good start from Pokemon Go, because I know the V-Star Dragonite, like that's one of the more valuable cards from the set, the Radiant Charizard. The Charizards in this set are heaps easy to get, except for this one. This is probably the only one that has a level of rarity to it in the Pogo set. And that V-Star Dragonite, if that was the Rainbow Dragonite, it would have been a killer start for Pogo. But that's actually a really, really strong start there from Pogo. So I think we got, a handful of votes for Pogo out of all of the votes, and the vast majority went Crown Zenith. So yeah, don't know if you're some of those people who voted that way. Maybe you're a little bit nervous now. We'll get rid of the promos. We'll put the biggest hits up there. I really do like the Radiant Charizard, so it does deserve a top loader. So I'm going to pop it in there, and we'll put that one up in the mantle as the best hit there for Pokemon Go so far. My OCD is not letting that sit slanted, but we'll fix it if it gets on our nerves. So very strong start from Pokemon Go, the set that no one has given a chance in this battle. Let's see if Crown Zenith can strike back with some heat. I'm fairly confident that we're going to see heat from Crown Zenith at some stage throughout the battle, whether it's going to be a gold card or some of the other trainer galleries. Galarian Gallery for Crown Zenith. We'll wait and see, but we've just got a standard V for the first pack of Crown Zenith. So totals as mentioned up there. I'm very confident that Pogo is in the lead right now by a fair bit. So let's see if today is Pokemon Go's chance to finally do something for me. I am yet to pull any of the significant Mewtwo's out of the set, the gold, the rainbow, or the alt art that I really want. So hopefully they make an appearance today, and it will definitely help boost Pokemon Go further into that lead, right? As we go through our second pack of Pokemon Go, if I stop butchering it, we have another Dragonite, the Dragonite V there. So out of the types of cards that you can get in the V collection, V-Star collection, V-Max, or the golds and rainbows, Dragonite and Mewtwo are definitely the stronger two. So that's not bad. That's probably a couple more dollars to the tally there for Pokemon Go. Early lead to Pokemon Go. I can see something shiny in here. I took a little peek in the side. I don't think it was that V-Star card. I'm pretty sure that it was something else. So we'll go through and see what we might have. It's an Eevee. Probably one of the cooler V cards. Definitely like Eevees. They always hold all right value, even though it's still not a significant hit. So 2 packs in each so far. Slow start from Crown Zenith that is normally very high in the pull rates, and Pogo doing better than expected. I do wonder who is going to come out victorious. Me personally, I chose Crown Zenith as who I think is going to win. But deep down, I just knew, I have a feeling that Pogo is going to do something. And it already has started fairly strong. Not necessarily the biggest hits, but big for what it is. And I need to be mindful to be checking for the Dittos in the reverse spot, because they have a little, hopefully we'll get one and show you, but there's a little symbol down there and they're a peelable Ditto. And they actually have some value as a hit within the set, so we need to count them. And nothing for the mantle yet. I'm not going to put a V in the mantle. I don't think it deserves it. And Crown Zenith should out of a whole ETB get something that deserves to get top loaded. So we will wait and see. Go through our third pack of Crown Zenith. We do see our first Galarian Gallery card there with the Bidoof and a non-holo rare. So we'll pop that down there and add that to the total. Probably a couple of bucks. Bidoof's probably one of the more common Galarian Gallery cards. It's not the Mew, the Sleeping Mew out of the Galarian Gallery, and the Pikachu holding the leaf, or Leafachu, is probably the more expensive yellow border Galarian Gallery cards. right, Pokemon Go, can you keep the heat going? We have a reverse Moltres, got 2 of the legendary birds to join the Zapdos there. There you go. You got your 3 legendary birds. Probably again just a dollar or so for that standard holo hit. So we've got 6 packs and 7. So we're going down to our 4th pack in of Crown Zenith. It has been, to be fair, I've opened a lot of Crown Zenith ETBs, and this is it's a slow start. It's a slow start. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. You know, we could easily pull that gold Giratina and then, you know, 120 bucks plus on the tally, and away you go. Pokemon Go is probably dead in the water if that does happen. So as we say that, we get a no-hitter pack there from Crown Zenith. That is the possibility with no guaranteed holo. Yeah, interesting. We're getting down to the halfway mark here in the battle. We'll commentate it like it's a sports match. But yeah, please do go ahead, like and subscribe. I love making these kinds of videos and, you know, doing giveaways. They're a lot of fun, sharing that with everyone. And we have a Melmetal V there, which I think that's the 3rd biggest rainbow card if you get the Melmetal. It might be the Melmetal, maybe it's not, maybe it's not. I believe I've hit that card a few times, so it's definitely common, more common than the others, the Mewtwo's. Let me know in the comments what's been your biggest hits from these sets. I know plenty of people have said good things about Crown Zenith, but anyone out there that's had significant luck with Pokemon Go as a set, definitely expected it to do better as a set, being such a crossover. And we have a Ditto there in Crown Zenith. So that's kind of, it's, I think, similar to the artwork of the Ditto that you do peel. If we do get it, the peelable Ditto in the reverse spot, I will count its value, but I'll probably peel it just for the fun of showing people what it looks like. So 5 packs each left. We are at the halfway mark, and look at these scores. Is this definitely where you were thinking we would be at this point? Because I can tell you this much, I don't think many people were. And yeah, a bit of ground to make up for Crown Zenith, but nothing that Crown Zenith couldn't chase down. So the reason I picked these 2 sets is kind of like, I feel with that guaranteed holo rate, holo in PoGo versus the pull rates of Crown Zenith, that it would be somewhat fairer. Okay, so a Venusaur holo, again, just a standard holo rare, but Venusaur being one of the big dog starters, full evolutions there, that probably is worth a little bit more than your standard holo, maybe $2 rather than $1. But yeah, I picked these sets because guaranteed holo versus the pull rates, but also they are the 2 most recent holiday sets out of Scarlet and Violet. So, out of Sword and Shield era. Crown Zenith being the very last set from the Sword and Shield era, and Pokemon Go being the set before, the last set before that from a holiday perspective. You can see something shiny in there. We'll go through and see if we can see our first big hit from potentially the Glaring Gallery, or we have a Radiant Eternatus. So definitely not as big a hit as the Radiant Charizard, and far more common, that's for sure. So we'll just continue trucking along. 4 packs each left. Crown Zenith really with a slow start here, and Pokemon Go with a bigger start than I expected. So yeah, the last 2 holiday sets out of the Sword and Shield era, Crown Zenith, definitely a lot of stock available, so I think that's kept the prices fairly steady from its release, but it is a desired set. I know a lot of people do like it. Pull rates definitely help it. And Pokemon Go definitely didn't have the success that I thought it would have with the crossover from the Pokemon Go fans and the Pokemon fans, right? So, you know, 2 different industries. Pokemon Go obviously blew up from when it was when it came out as a mobile application game. I think everyone got into the nostalgia somewhat that had any history with Pokemon. So definitely thought that Pokemon Go as a set would have been a bit more followed based upon that. Anyway, back to the battle. Crown Zenith, fourth last pack from Crown Zenith. Are we going to get a dud ETB here where the pull rates are just not up to the scratch of what we see? As we have another non-hitter. You know what? I reckon Crown Zenith is going to save it all for that last pack. I mean, I called it when I opened that pack that had the Radiant Charizard in there. I mentioned it and it showed its face. So I'll mention the Gold Giratina when I'm opening that last pack of Crown Zenith. Maybe it will do that. Maybe it'll do a comeback at the very death to win the challenge. Or maybe they'll both just be significantly low. I mean, I'm pretty happy just with that Radiant Charizard from a PoGo ETB. I've had a lot worse from ETBs. But so far, if there's not much more on the CZ side, on the Crown Zenith side, it's probably one of the worst ETBs I've seen from Crown Zenith, to be honest. But I'm getting ahead of myself. There's 3 packs left here, so definitely plenty of opportunity to pull something big. As I always like to peek at the side of the cards to see if you can see something shiny. I can't see anything in this pack. 2 packs left after this for Crown Zenith to make its return. And the prices have started to drop off. Obviously, when a set comes out, as we have that non-hitter as expected by peeking the side of the pack, as sets come out, their prices do start fairly high. As you would have seen with Crown Zenith, when it first came out, like I think every single gold card was $100 plus. Now, you know, you'd probably be lucky to get more than $100 on any gold card apart from the Giratina, which I think is still holding up there at about $120. Which for me, I pulled 3 gold Giratinas before I pulled the gold Arceus. Yeah, let me know if you've had success with Crown Zenith, if you pulled all the cards in that set, if you've chased it, as we have just another holo rare there. But adding to that total, as we said, that guaranteed holo for PoGo is definitely going to help. But yeah, let me know what your hit rates have been on this set. I can't believe the amount of packs of CZ that I've opened and I've never ever pulled that Mewtwo. Crazy cool artwork where he's fighting Charizard in the sky. Pulled it in V-Star Universe, but I've never pulled it in Crown Zenith. You've also got the textured gold energies are pretty cool, which we've really not seen much from Crown Zenith. And we have the Radiant Charizard and my favorite Pokemon, Mewtwo, as a double hitter from Crown Zenith. Now, look, this card really doesn't deserve to be top loaded because it's so common. I think I have probably hit the Radiant Charizard in Crown Zenith about 30 to 40 times, but we'll put it up there just because we've got 2 Radiant Charizards and you can see the differences there. Definitely a lot harder to hit the Radiant Zard from PoGo than it is to hit the Radiant Zard from Crown Zenith. This is probably as common as the standard Holo Zard from PoGo, but nonetheless it's a hit and it will add to the total. Plus the Mewtwo there, so crawling back a little bit, but if I look at what we've got here, definitely I think it's safe to say that PoGo is in the lead going into the last 2 packs. I bet you any money this is not what people predicted, and it, you know, it's just, yeah, that's definitely cemented in the fact that I think out of the, let's call it 50 odd votes that we had on which set was going to win, Crown Zenith got, you know, 45 of them probably out of 50. All right, last pack for Pokemon Go. Can there be another hit in here to push that tally even further ahead and give Crown Zenith that pressure going into the last pack? Now we just have a standard holo there, so nothing special in the reverse spot either. So look, we've got the scores here. Going into the last pack of Crown Zenith. I said I would say it. Can we see one of those gold cards from Crown Zenith to take down the win? A little bit of pressure going into the last pack. I'm trying not to peek on the side to get myself a cheeky advantage in knowing if there is a hit. So I don't know. We'll go through it a little slower and see if Crown Zenith can pull this one out of the jaws of defeat. as we go into the reverse spot. There's nothing there from a special perspective, and it's a no-hitter pack. That is not what people expected at all. Crazy. So let me know if you, before you saw the results, could have predicted that as an outcome. I'll lay out the hits here. You've just got a lot of obviously standard holos there that are guaranteed in each pack. And really from Crown Zenith, our 3 biggest hits are probably here. That's really not much to say for a Crown Zenith ETB. I know that they can definitely produce much better results from that. And my favorite card by far from that opening so far was, well, not so far, in the video, was definitely this Radiant Charizard. Much rarer than that Radiant Charizard, and I've only pulled it a handful of other times. So awesome. Well, you've got the results on the screen. Congratulations to anyone who did select correctly in the giveaway. You're probably one of a handful of people that have got a chance of winning that ETB, the Champions Path ETB. So congratulations, whoever that goes to. We'll have a duck race likely to announce that winner tomorrow or the next day. And yeah, congratulations to whoever wins the Charizard UPC, one of our lucky subscribers. And again, go ahead, like and subscribe to the channel for a chance to win this base set. Not this one exactly, but exact same artwork, just a different one that I have in a box, nice and safe. A base set unlimited Charizard booster pack. So just like and subscribe for that chance. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.